The suspensions actually began with ropes and harnesses. It was not until about 1976 that I did the first suspension with insertions into the skin. The first 4 suspensions involved rotating the body in space, suspending the body in different positions, horizontal, face down, upside down, and so on. Later, my interest turned towards more structural situations with the suspensions. In other words, things like counterbalancing the body's weight with a ring of rocks, or suspending the body within a tensegrity icosahedron where all the poles and the body were held together by the tension of the cords. It was a very strange experience. I mean, it's very different. Sticking something into you is one thing. Sticking something through you, sort of in and out, is very, to me, I found it very psychologically disturbing. But yes, it took us about an hour and a half to do the insertions for the first suspension, and now it takes about 30 minutes. Certainly there was a lot of hesitation and a lot of concern as to where they were being inserted, whether any bleeding was going to occur, and whether the body was going to be balanced by the amount of hooks that were inserted. Different events really produce different emotional and physical difficulties, and they vary immensely from almost contemplative experiences in a small gallery space balanced by the ring of rocks to very frightening experiences with the 60-metre high suspension in Copenhagen. Oh, the pain's always there, but there's not an obsession on the pain. There's not even an obsession on the physical difficulty. The pain is a kind of byproduct of the whole situation. And I like the image of the body suspended in space. It's both, to me, a primal image and a very contemporary reality. I think the particular suspension events are between, the primal reality of the dream of floating and flying on the one hand, and the contemporary reality of the astronaut in zero G. Of course, generally the audience focuses on the physical difficulty, but I think the physical difficulty does authenticate the experience, because that's the penalty you pay for being positioned in space in a 1G gravitational field. If you painted out the cords and the hooks, this is the shape of your body position in space.